I'm alive. And you know, I'm a little upset. Because not only... This is not the second time I'm gonna have to go through these cutscenes and do this boss. No. This is not the second time. This is the third time. This is the third time I'm gonna have to watch Ellie's fucking mom die, and her father die, and the third time I'm gonna have to fight this boss, and all that, and it's just, ugh. Also, I think Billy being here would be better than Satan. So we're gonna try that. So we're gonna try it with Billy. Change it up a little bit, I guess. His healing's better, honestly. So yeah, we gotta watch Hammer betray us for the third time. Because, yeah. So, I'm gonna mash through these cutscenes and look at Twitter or something. Cause, yeah. I've seen all these already. Yeah, my capture card makes my computer really slow. It's a little... whatever. But-do-do... Thing is I already looked at Twitter. I've already seen all this. Yeah, it's sad and all, but like this is the third time I'm seeing this cutscene. We can move along here. Okay. F. Dude, what the fuck? What the? What is this RNG? Oh my god, what is this crazy RNG, dude? Wait, what? Oh. Oh my god. I've been trying to just get to the point where I can heal, but it's just, everyone just keeps on going down. Like, even if I just want to heal just the two of them. By the way, this is the first time I've died to this boss. No, I guess I'm keeping Satan instead. I thought Billy would be better because he has like AoE healing without having to use another move. But like, I don't know, the RNG seemed to be fucked when I had him for whatever reason. No, that's not who I wanted to use that on. Actually. My... Okay. I don't know what's going on. I think like completely cut out. I don't know what's going on with that shit, dude. Can I only select, like, how do I... Okay, that's how I do it. I think I might as well just attack him, because I think with both combos he'll die. Or maybe with just one. Of course. Hello. What's up? Oh my god, no signal. What the fuck? What is happening? Now it's just completely... Oh no, come on. Oh wait, Ellie's not dead? Oh shit. I thought Ellie was dead. That's very lucky. Well, maybe. No, now it's over. God damn it. Yeah. I should have just killed the, executioner. That was my downfall. I thought he would be dead, but... See, what makes me angry is that I've already beaten this boss, but then during the cutscene, like the cutscenes that follow, like there's a lot of cutscenes that like kind of happen right after you beat the boss. My power went out. Like this was earlier in the day, and then like I took a break for like a few hours, and then I had dinner and stuff. And now I'm back, and now I'm struggling at beating the boss somehow, even though I've already beaten it. So I've already seen this cutscene like 3 billion times. But I don't know. It's kind of long too. It's like 2 to 3 minutes. Just have to sit here and mash X. Let's watch you. You're playing Celeste. Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. How are you doing? So something I figured is if you raise the AP, like really for Ellie using ether abilities is probably better, but raising the AP makes it so that you like act faster. So I'll raise Ellie's AP a little bit, but she's just, I don't know why, but it seems like she always gets fucking like targeted a lot, and I don't get it. I try to revive her, and she just gets fucked. I'm just like, oh my god. See, okay. So that was kind of useless because he was probably gonna get attacked before he could even. Okay. Everyone's full health. But Executioner can one hit, so. And so can that. I can one hit too. Because, you know, that's nice. Of course, it goes after her. Like, what is, like, why? Why is he targeting? Like, this is gonna kill this, or actually, I don't know if this will kill her, but it's like, no, okay, we're fine. But it's like, she gets targeted a lot for some reason, I feel. Oh my god. Actually, right, revive him. So I'm gonna get Ellie to 28 AP and just leave her there, so that she'll be really fast. I mean, unless if like I'm misunderstanding something, it seems like if you have higher AP, you move faster. That's what I've noticed, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's something else. That's what it looks like, though. Every time I try to do anything, they just die again. It's so infuriating. This is your second account? I see. Thank you for the follow on your another account. Oh no. We have one of them down now. Something weird going on with the sound effects. I don't know. This should finish him off, I think. And I swear to God, if I lose power during this cutscene afterwards, I'm gonna be really upset. Because this is what happened last time. I beat the boss, and then I watched a couple minutes of cutscenes, and then I was still in the middle of a cutscene. So I've already seen all this. Although, to be honest, most of the text moves slow enough that even though I'm mashing through the text boxes, I can still read them before they even go away. Some of the shorter ones, it moves kind of fast, but I just realized I'm losing a ton of frames. That's fun. Why has it only been Disasters Day? I don't know why, but this section of the game, like the fight with Gar and these like cutscenes before and after, have been nothing but a disaster. The first time I fought Gar, I almost killed him. Game crashed. Second time I fought him, I beat him. Internet went out, or power went out. And then I died to him like twice now. And now I'm losing frames. It's like, I don't... What did I do to deserve this? Because the first time I fought that boss that I just beat, right near the end, of, like I got the Executioner dead. I've already done like a full combo or two of damage to Gar, and the game crashed. It just crashed. I made a highlight of it if anyone's interested, just looking at it, but it's just so stupid. Like RIP? Yeah. So this is still all stuff that I've seen. Actually, I think it's coming up on stuff that I haven't seen. Like, this next cutscene right here, I think is... Well, not quite yet. I've seen this. It's one that goes back to the Yggdrasil. This is all stuff I've seen. This is the kind of thing, like, if my game turns off during this cutscene or anything, I have to do, like, all of the boss fight and stuff again. Which is what happened before. I would most likely not touch the game in 1 week if that happened to me. Yeah, I was definitely pretty frustrated, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Like, the thing is, these cutscenes go a lot faster when you're mashing through them, and like, you know, the save point. I don't think the save point is literally right before the boss, so I didn't have to redo any like dungeon or anything. But yeah, it was a little. Because luckily the save point is right before the boss. It's just that there's not save point, you know, in between like the boss and cutscenes, you know, because there's no time where you move around or anything. No, I'll be honest though, I did definitely think about just not playing the game for the rest of the day. Since I was a little frustrated with it, but I was like, nah, I gotta keep going. Hey, Kylor. Did you just get here, or did you hear everything that I just said? Because if you didn't hear everything I just said, I've got a story for you. Okay. So you know how you fight like Garth right before this cutscene, right? Okay, so earlier today, I did a stream like before dinner, like I do. I got to that boss fight. Okay. The first time The first time I fight him, right? I defeat the Executioner. I get like 2 full combos on him, and he's like low on health. Game crashes. Like the graphics get fucked up, the game just crashes, right? I'm like, okay, that's weird, but I'll just restart the game and do the boss, because, you know, there's a save point right before the boss. I didn't really care. Alright, I beat the boss on the second try. Okay, the game doesn't crash, I beat it. So I get through this cutscene like I've seen this before. Whenever it goes back to the Yggdrasil and, like, Citan's talking, right? I got to up to that point. Power goes out. And so I took a break for like 2 hours, and now I've come back, and now I've beaten the boss again. Can you believe, like, that's just, it's like this part of the game's just cursed. Like, yeah. But I've already seen this part. Get the last character. Are you talking about Esmeralda? Right? Okay. Emerald. Yeah. So here's the thing. I haven't used her at all. So like, unless if the game has auto leveled her up, then the level that because I looked at her, you know, there's a party changer right before the boss, so I looked at her there just because you asked. It's 55, but it's been like a whole dungeon or so since I've gotten her, so I don't know if like it auto leveled her up or not at all. I'm not sure because I didn't really I forgot to look at it right as I got her. But she's 55 right now. Esmeralda. I don't know. I guess. I think I read it as Esmeralda the whole time, to be honest. But I must have just been reading it wrong. Is Faye around? He's like 59 right now, I think. He might be 60 because of the boss. I'm not... Actually, I don't think the boss leveled him up. I think he's 59. I think he didn't level up from the boss. Okay, so this is around where the game... Like, I think I read a few text boxes from this part, but I think this is around where the... So I'm gonna start reading again. This is around where I lost power. I think a few text boxes from here is where it... Are there storms by you? I mean, it's been raining, like lightly raining here and there, but it's really windy today. It was really windy today, so it's probably the wind. I go to bed. It's 1:30 a.m. right now. Oh, okay. Good night then. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you. I mean, listen, I understand the losing power is like, there's no way that's any fault of the game or anything. It's just, like, I'm not that angry. I just think it's a little funny. I've still read this part. But like the game crashing though, like actually here. So I made a highlight of it. I'm gonna link it to you. I want to know if you've seen this before. I never had the game crash even once. Yeah, weird glitches. Like I highlighted like literally just a glitch. I'll let you see it. Hold on. It's, you don't have to watch the whole, like the highlight's like 5 minutes long, but I wonder if it's your PS2 or the disc. I have no idea. But there you go. You can just skip around in that. Because I stayed on, I let it happen for like a few minutes. So you can just skip around in that and see it. The highlight starts before the glitch happens. But yeah, I don't... It just happened in the middle of the fight. I don't know. It's a graphics card issue? I mean, yeah, it's a graphical issue, but it froze the game too. Like, I couldn't do anything with the game. I don't know, man. This is the only game that I've had a lot of issues with. It looks just like one of PCs. Oh, remember, I am playing on PS2. But yeah, I don't know. Like, this is the only game that I've had a ton of issues with on my PS2 so far. I have a feeling maybe this is one of those games that are like not entirely compatible with the PS2, but it's just not documented. Consoles are just PCs. Not really. Not the older ones. Like, yeah, so the newer consoles are built like on the same kind of they're basically built with PC parts now, but I mean, to be fair, I don't know much about the PS2 hardware, so maybe it is. But yeah. Yeah, of course. Could be that. No, the capture card couldn't possibly crash the game. That makes no sense. Yeah, as I was saying, there are like definitely, even though it has PS1 hardware in it, there are some games that are like listed like on that are as like incompatible or they have certain glitches. I never saw this game on that list. Like, I looked over this list. This was part of me like researching. Maybe but yeah, no, I'm saying is maybe like this game has glitches with the PS2 back compat, but it's just not documented because like maybe no one really tried this game all that much, you know. Because there's a few games that even on the ones that have PS1 hardware in it don't work completely correctly due to whatever reasons. Maybe this is one of them. I don't know. I actually want to look up real quick just to see if there is any sort of other people like Xenogears crash. Like, I don't know. Which PS2 is? Oh, no, hold on. The PS2 is not like the old later PS2s are emulation. This is not emulation. This has a PlayStation 1 processor in it, I think. I'm pretty sure, like, it has PlayStation 1 hardware in it. It's not emulation. The PS2 Slims, you should be fine then. You got, yeah, I think so. The PS2 Slims are emulation because they don't have the PS1 CPU in it. But I have like U.S. launch model. I think it's a CPH 30,001. I think is the model. It's like the one that launched in the U.S., which is not actually the first version of the PS2, because there was a completely different model in Japan. An attack that for some reason frees the game. I mean, later you can still get through it. Oh, so like in emulator, you would like save state through it and like hope that he doesn't use it or whatever. Well, I don't exactly have access to this. Is this a boss on disc 2, I'm guessing? Yeah, well, yeah, if your RNG is good, I'm saying it'd be easier with like save states and stuff. It's one of the last bosses. Oh boy. Honestly, I'd be really upset if that's an issue. Like, as I said, I'm pretty sure this is not emulation, but I don't know. As I said, I've played through multiple other games like recently on this thing. It's been fine. I don't really know. It's a really short, easy boss fight. Okay. And so this is all stuff that I haven't read yet. I'm like right at the end of the disc, right? I think one of the hardest bosses to beat is right after it with no save. Oof. Is the one at it's not the final boss, the one after. You don't have to beat that boss. Oh wait, the hard one you don't have to beat? Is what you're saying? Yeah, oh okay. That doesn't sound too bad then. I know it's like, oh, you get a cool item, but I see. Do I have all the party members at this point? Do you know? You think so? Okay. Sort of. Okay. Is there any, like, optional ones? Like Final Fantasy VII had, like, optional party members. You had to do, like, side quests to get... Is that a thing? Sort of. Okay. It's like, kind of from... Okay. Go to the lighthouse before you beat the game. Okay. If I remember it by that. So, is like right before you are going... Is it kind of like Final Fantasy VII where right at the end of the game, you literally are completely open to go wherever the hell you want. You can just choose when to... It's about... Okay. Because in Final Fantasy VII, it's like... You can go to the cave. Like, right at the end of the game, you have access to the airship, you can go to the cave. Right at the end... Yeah, okay. Because right at the end of Final Fantasy VII, the entire game is just completely open. And just do whatever. Yeah, you could go kill Sephiroth, but... You know, there's a lot of other stuff you can do, too. You spent so much time in it, only played it one time. I've played through it twice, but the first time I didn't do a whole lot of side stuff. And as you know, my second playthrough was literally like a month ago. I should get all... Master materia for each character. I got a lot of, like, I bought a lot of materia, and like I grinded them a decent amount, but I only did enough to where I could beat the game. I didn't really feel like over grinding or over leveling. I just did enough to where I could like easily enough. Did you beat all the weapons? No. Hell no. I attempted to fight all of them, but I did not beat them. At least I don't even, actually I don't know if I attempted to fight all of them, but what is it? Emerald weapon? I didn't have any master materia. I don't think I did. I don't think so. I don't really remember. Probably not. But I had some pretty broken setups anyways. I had like a single materia. Oh, that's pretty good. Wait, is master materia just like leveling it up all the way? Because I definitely did that. Just leveling up a materia all the way. Because I've done that. I did that on a few of them. I know I killed one of the optional ones. I can't remember what it was called. It's the one that you have to like chase around in the sky. That was one of the lower level ones. I did it for the AP. I remember I ran into Emerald Weapon by accident. From Master Summon, oh. Oh, okay. The one underwater, like after the submarine mission, I was looking for... Don't you have to like look for like an item underwater? I don't remember what it was, but I ran into Emerald Weapon, thinking not like I didn't know what it was, like exactly what it was before I went into it, and then it just like one hit everyone. Materia, each typed. Oh, okay. The pinks one were called don't have a master materia. Okay. Like HP plus. Honestly, Sephiroth was pretty easy compared to like Ruby Weapon, in my opinion. Red, green, and yellow can get combine them all into a signal. Wow. Sephiroth is like one Omni Slash and you win. Yeah. I didn't have Omni Slash, though. That's the thing. I like fought him normally, and just like unleash Omni Slash. And although, you know what's funny? If you don't have Omni Slash, Knights of the Round. No, I didn't have that either. I don't remember what I beat him with. Like, I don't remember I don't remember my party. I think it was probably like Cloud, Tifa, Sid. I think is how I had it. I don't really remember though. But if you don't have Omni Slash and you go to, you know how they're like after you beat the actual boss, it does the thing where you gotta like hit him once. It just gives you Omni Slash, even if you don't have it. It's kind of interesting. You still win in most of them, yeah. Well, no, I don't know. The first time I played Final Fantasy VII, I struggled through it. It was hard for me, but I was also not very, I don't know. I was also not very familiar with JRPGs at the time, so that could have been it. Actually, I feel like in general, Final Fantasy has been some of the harder ones that I've played. Now, I'm not saying like they're the most difficult thing I've ever played in my life, but it's just played again. Oh yeah, no, it was pretty easy in my more recent playthrough because I like actually leveled up and like got good materia and stuff. But my first playthrough, like I didn't know how to do a lot. I didn't understand how a lot of this stuff worked. Should let you pay attention to the story. Yeah, I've been reading it, but I feel like I haven't been completely... It's pretty important to Faye's character. Okay. Start a new playthrough of this. Really? You're getting, you're thinking you should play it again just from seeing me play it? Ooh. Oh no. You know, I'm a little worried. There's been no save since the last cutscene, or since the last boss. It's been like 30 minutes of cutscenes. Is this a boss fight? Why? Oh no. I mean, it's probably like... You'll be fine? Okay. Oh, it's not even a fight. It's one of those, oh, it's a fight, but it's actually just a cutscene, I guess. At least so far. Why'd they have to program that as a battle anyways? Like I don't really... It always looks kind of weird. They could have just made it a normal cutscene. Is it like a stylistic choice, or... I don't know. The game let me save. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Here it is. Might want to clean it first, actually, because when I was first started playing this, I had to like clean the disc for it to like even like attempt to read it at all, and I didn't clean this one, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I have some stuff to do it right here. I don't have to go anywhere. Cause it like wouldn't read it at all. Cause I just bought a used copy, so it's however, you know, I got it however it was. You know, it's as is type of thing. And then actually the disc tray on my PS2 is a little flimsy. I gotta make sure it's like in there completely. Okay, looks good. Makes this really weird noise sometimes. We good? Like, I don't... See, the problem is that I can't really look at it that well right now, and like the light, I don't have a like my light is broken, so I can't like I can't like just turn on a light and look at it because the light's broken. My dad refuses to buy a new one, so like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's that making that noise because like it's not in there right, or it's just not reading it. But I had the same issue when I first started trying to play this game with the first disc. The same thing. I don't know what's going on. Here, I'll try to use my phone, I guess, for the light. Where the hell is my phone? Here it is. Just take a look at it. Because I never really... Yeah, it's a little... It's a little dirty. I guess I'm gonna go get like a different rag. Cause it's been a little hot second since I've washed this one. I'll go get a clean one. I'll be back. Looks like it's 5 levels below Faye. A bunch of VODs from Xenogears stream. Could be an average. It means 5 below Faye in each one you've seen. For like Emeralda, you're saying because it wasn't 5, it was only 4 on mine. Because I said he is level 59, not 60. Although I think he was probably like lower than that when I got her though. So I don't know. Okay, let's try putting the disc in now. See if it... Need help there?
No.
Average of all party might be... That sounds like it would probably be more correct. See, it doesn't like stay on.
So it's distance better, bet.
Yeah. Because didn't you buy new lights?
What?
I thought you bought new lights not too long ago.
Not these.
Yeah, I thought you did. But something I noticed is that if you kind of pull on the cord and hold it a little bit, it'll like stay on a little bit.
See here.
No, it's not doing it. I think you unplugged it. Okay, to do a low level playthrough, but I need to farm money. Also, eat the doublers for and.
Nah, it's the bulbs. One of the bulbs is bad.
Oh, okay. You need an electrician. No, we just need to get new bulbs. But it's on now. Why?
Maybe.
Why is it working now?
Well, I'm gonna check some.
Well, so the weird thing is these lights, they'll stay on sometimes for like even a few minutes maybe, but then they'll like not work again. So, okay, now that the light's on, I don't know why this. It just does look a little scratched, to be honest. Yeah, actually it does look quite a bit scratched. I might need to get this disc resurfaced. Like, I'm gonna try to fiddle around with it a bit more, but... Although, it does look like there's some dust in the disc tray, so I'm gonna, like, try to clear that out real quick. Is it clear or frosted bulbs? Hey Dad, are these clear or frosted bulbs?
Oh, clear.
Clear?
Oh, no.
No.
Frosted.
Frosted? Normal or LED?
Normal.
Normal. So they're they're frosted, normal.
I'm gonna try to replace some yes, because I think this is what's wrong. It's not the bulb.
Well, it could be a combination of both.
No.
Okay.
I'm hoping that's all it is. Otherwise, I just.
I mean, it might only be one of the bulbs that are bad.
Yeah, I know.
The bulbs themselves are like the long ones was what. And there's 2 of them in the thing. Okay.
Go.
I'll leave it on for a little bit and see if it says.
Let me know, otherwise.
Fluorescent.
One of these.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'll leave it on for a few minutes to see if it stays. This might be like I might not be able to continue the game right now. I might have to, at least it let me save. But yeah, I honestly might have to resurface the disc, which I don't have a disc resurfacer. I need to go somewhere to do it. So does it normally let's say the disc was working, right? Does it normally take a few seconds before like the screen disappears for it to like load or whatever? Or just imagine if the disc was working. Would it usually take a few seconds, or like would it be good by now normally? Like what would happen when the disc is red? Does it go to another screen? Does it go to a loading? Like what does it do? Or does it just continue the cutscene? Only like, yeah, but like what happens when it works? Does it just like continue the cutscene? Like what does it do? You might not know off the top of your head, but like, since you said did you press X? I mean, might need that. Will be more cutscenes. In like, the only reason I ask is I think in Final Fantasy VII, doesn't it literally like as soon as it's red, it just like goes to the next cutscene. It just like, you don't even hit anything, I don't think. But yeah, honestly though, this could be the matter of like disc swap doesn't work. So I'm gonna turn off my console. I mean, like I saved the game, so it should be good. I'm just turn off. Seems to not be working. Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna restart my console and see if maybe it gets it to work. It's making a really weird noise. But I'm telling you this, the disc 1 was doing this too, and then I cleaned it, and then it was good. So, yeah, the game didn't start, so that means it's just RIP. I don't know. Lots of chat delay now. Just, like, pause and play your stream. I'll type it in, because... That noise is probably the laser moving around trying to read the disc. Okay. Yeah. So the thing is I know it's not like the laser is bad or whatever, because, you know, I was just playing this game, and I could put in any other game and it'll work. So it's obviously the disc is just a little bit too messed up, which kind of sucks. It is pretty, like, compared to disc 1, like, I should have looked at this before when I first gotten it. But yeah, compared to disc 1, yeah, no, it's definitely worse. Even disc 1 is a little scratched, to be honest. But scratch disk is always bad. Yeah. I don't know what to do. I will say every time that I've resurfaced the disc, it's always worked pretty well. But I wonder if the place that I went before even still has their disc resurfacer. I would just go to like a video store. Like it's like, you know, they have DVDs and games on disc and stuff. You rent them, you know, like a video rental store. And you could give them like a couple bucks, and they'll like resurface, even if it's your own stuff. If it's something you rented from them and you bring it back, say like, hey, it doesn't work, they'll do it for free. But if you can bring in your own stuff and they'll do it for you. They have like a big old machine behind the counter, and they'll do it for you. But I haven't been there in ages, so I'd imagine they still have one, because they gotta resurface their own discs. But whether or not they're still offering that service, and I don't think I can really go there right now. Like, they were probably open, but like, I don't have a license, so I can't just go myself. I'd have to get someone else to drive me. So, and it's, I don't know. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna try putting it in one more time, just for the hell of it. But yeah, I doubt. Thing is I have no idea, like, so back when, like, I played a lot of Xbox 360, you know, in that even Xbox 360 was still the era of, like, using discs and stuff. I had some games that were, like, really scratched, like, terribly badly scratched, but, like, if you jittered around with it just enough, like, you like, forced it just enough, it would eventually load. You know, and obviously this is not... Had to mute. Oh. Oh, dang. Okay. Well, it's not working. I don't really know what to do. This really blows. Thing is you can't, like... Oh, it's still trying to read it. So the thing is, with Homebrew, you can play backups of PS2 games. Well, you cannot play backups of PS1 games. So I can't even, like, do that. I could find a save and do emulation, but I don't really want to do that either. So still trying its hardest. And Okay. I'll be right back again. I'm gonna go talk to someone real quick about this. Yeah, so I mean, I have to get it resurfaced. I don't think it's gonna work like at all. So I can do that tomorrow. Like I can definitely go tomorrow, like a little while after I get up. But there's nothing like unless there's something I can do like now. I really don't think there is. So actually, let's look at something real quick. There sucks. Yeah. Wasn't there a thing we were talking about this earlier? Wasn't there a way to like change the disk read speed or something? Maybe that's not a thing. I feel like I remember hearing that being a thing before, but PlayStation driver. Oh, here it is. It's on standard. That's the default. CD. I mean, should we try fast? Sure, why not? Okay. I don't think it'll do anything. And if it doesn't do anything, I'm going to turn this back to normal just in case. Better load times if the disk reads. Yeah, I don't know. It might cause issues. I don't know. If this doesn't work, I'm going to turn it back just because I don't really like messing with settings that I don't know exactly what they're going to result in, I guess. But if it loads... You can wash and hold it. No, there are scratches. Like, there's scratches. Yeah, I don't think it's going to read it. Alcohol and soft cloth. I'm using this, I use like eyeglass cleaner. So I use two. Yeah, I've seen like people say stuff like that. I'm not gonna mess with that stuff. I'm not gonna mess with all that. That sounds like a bad idea. Listen, if we were testing this with a game that was like a couple dollars, I'd be like, okay. But like this used copy was like $30-$40, like with shipping and stuff. It was like $30-$40 or something like that. Like I'm not gonna potentially completely ruin it when I could just go get it resurfaced, and I know that's much better. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. So that sucks. I'm gonna go put it back to the normal setting. Yeah, it was version. What's the texture mapping? That's weird. Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna end stream for now then. I don't really have anything else I wanna do on stream. I'll stream again tomorrow. I meant to play this game a lot longer today because I was like, oh, we're getting to just 2, yay, we can like get through a good chunk of the game, but can't even get Star Ocean 2 if I haven't played it before. No, I have not. Is that Sudoku? See, you can always say like, oh yeah, you should get all these like hundreds of all these hundreds of different JRPGs, and it's like, yeah, okay, I'm sure they'll be a good time, but it's like I could play, you know, yeah. I heard that the games I'm about to mention, I heard they're not amazing, and I don't even think they're technically RPGs, but I've wanted to try out Dragon Guard. I don't think they're really like, they're not RPGs like these games are. They're kind of like action games, but the only reason I want to even like try the games out is just because Nier Automata obviously caught my attention when I played that. I wanted to like see the rest of the series, but I don't know. The third game is only on PS3, and I was like, how am I gonna play that? But I don't know. I have some other games on PS1/2 that I already own that I want to play at some point. I wanted to play through FF8 and 9 again. I wanted to play them on the PS1 versions this time, so I have those. I have Xenosaga. Star Ocean 2 is amazing though. Is that a PS1 or 2 game? All the ones you mentioned are PS1 games though, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, you love PS1. Is Star Ocean something you can play any of them and like it's good? So like I can just start with 2 if that's one you wanted. Yeah. Okay. Or is the first one just not as good, or is it not PS1, or? But it's a massive amount of times. Not you haven't actually played 1? Oh. Played 2 and 3. I see. A game that I want to play at some point, and I could like a sealed copy is actually like really cheap. I want to play Persona 4 at some point. I could easily go buy like a sealed copy. Like it was like less than $20 on eBay, but I wanted to play like the golden version, but that's only on PS Vita. But I'm hoping like there's gonna be a re-release of it soon on like Switch or something. I was probably gonna like wait a little while and there's no announcement about it, and then I'll probably just buy a PS2 copy. Because I've played Persona 5, I loved it, and I just wanted to play some of the older ones, and I've always heard good things about Persona 4. So Persona 4 is definitely like one of the... Ever played a Persona? I've only played Persona 5, and I can tell you that that game is as amazing as everyone says it is. It's really good. They look so weird. Yeah, they are pretty weird, but once you get into it, like once the story starts to pick up and you start getting into some of the dungeons and stuff, it gets really good. Only like I'm just basing what I'm saying off of Persona 5. Like obviously I just said I haven't played the other ones. But the only thing that stops a lot of people from playing Persona 5 is that the game is like 100 hours long. But they really like watching all the cutscenes and stuff. Like my playthrough was like 95 hours. So it's a long game. Every dungeon would probably take you like 10 hours. It's a lengthy one. But it's really good. And has like one of the best soundtracks ever. But you can probably pick up a copy of Persona 5 really cheap. Want to play the other ones? Here they are, hella hard. Hey, I didn't find... I mean, Persona 5 had some hard bosses, but... Yeah, I guess it's not the hardest game ever. But there's a hard mode. See, the thing is, as I said, Persona 5, there's difficulty. Shin Megami Tensei. I haven't played any Shin Megami Tensei games. Oh, yeah, no. I'm not, like, denying that. I have heard that even Persona 1, I heard was, like, pretty difficult. I heard it was pretty rough. Some bosses are, like, really difficult. But, in Persona 5, there's, like, difficulty settings. You know, you can make the game a lot harder if you want it to. And if you beat it on, like, hard difficulty, you unlock, like, an even harder one for New Game Plus. I just played it on normal, but... But yeah. Persona 4, though, I definitely want to play that at some point. But I think it's, like, just as long, though. So you have to, like, have a lot of time set aside to play it. Or unless you're okay with taking, like, months to beat it. You only have a little bit of time. You hate having a job. You don't mean that. Well, I mean, I'm sure you mean that a little, but it's like... I wish I had one, because I need money. Dark Souls and stuff recently. I want to play... Yeah. I want to play Dark Souls 1 at some point, like, soon. Like, within the next month or two. I want to play Dark Souls 1 specifically, because I don't know, that's the one that, like, looks the best to me. I've never played it. I was probably gonna just get, like, remastered on, like, PS4. I want to play that game. I've played a little bit of 2 and a little bit of 3, but I never finished them. I'll probably go back to those at some point and try to beat them. But I definitely want to do the first game more. And maybe play Sekiro at some point, because that looks pretty cool. That game, like, just came out. But yeah, I'm gonna go, I guess. I don't really have anything else to do. I was gonna stream Sekiro. Yeah, I think it does look really... And Neo? Yeah, it looks okay. I don't know too much about it. I heard it was trying too hard to be Dark Souls, because it's, like, made by other people. It, like... I don't know, but I haven't played it, so I don't know much about it. Onimusha, I don't even know what that is. Okay, fine. Okay, you gotta remember, or I guess it's more like, you gotta know, like, when I was younger, I really only had Nintendo. Like, I just got this PS2. It was the first time I've had a PS2, like, a month ago, So yeah, there's a lot of games that I just haven't heard of, I haven't played. Same thing with PS1 as well. You only really had PlayStation consoles. Yeah, I've only ever really had, like, Nintendo consoles, and then, like, much later on, like, Xbox and stuff. Like, I had an Xbox 360. It was the first console I bought with my own money, was an Xbox 360. But I've had Nintendo consoles for all my life. And the PS4, which I got, like, 2 years ago, was my first. Did Halo, First Chronicles. I see. Yeah, I played a lot of Nintendo stuff, and then obviously I did a lot of Halo and, like, Call of Duty. Back then, on Xbox 360 at the time, I was like, I was 10 when I got it, so of course all I did was play, like, the big FPS games. I didn't, like, play anything else on that. So I played, like, Halo and Call of Duty. I left all the other games for, like, Nintendo systems. You used to be ridiculously good at shooters. I've gotten better. I would say I've gotten better at shooters over time. Never lost a match on Halo. Won a tournament. Oh. I got better at it over time. For sure. It wasn't like, oh, I used to be good. It's like, oh, I'm better now. Got a Warhawk. Ooh. Sometimes I'm, like, okay at, like, Call of Duty or Halo. It's been a long time since I've, like, been playing Halo, like, a good amount of time. Every match in Quake. C++. Okay, well, in your class, like, the thing is at least in my experience, when I had Quake in my class, no one else knew what the fuck the game was. So of course I would beat them because they didn't know how to play. Because I brought in Halo PC and Quake, and of course a lot of people knew Halo, but I brought Quake in there as well, and there was only like 1 or 2 people who knew what the hell it was. They had like never heard of Quake. So they didn't even know anything about it. Personally, I've only played Quake 1. You didn't ever play it at home. I played through the campaign at home. Like this was like not too long ago. I will say this: I did not like have Quake. Like obviously, I wasn't. It came out before I was born, but like, I've played through the single player on Quake 1, and I've played a bit of multiplayer with like people at school. But like, that's pretty much all my Quake experience. I've only played Quake 1, and I've never played Unreal. But been a long time. 33 now. I'm definitely bad at playing with a controller now. It's like you mentioned Halo. I'm definitely bad at with like controller first-person shooters because I've been playing with keyboard and mouse a lot more. Because like I still play first-person shooters now. It's not like not like it's something that's gone for me. But I've definitely gone more to PC for first-person shooters. I sucked on PUBG. Oh, no, PUBG is like... That game is really, really difficult to aim, in my opinion. I didn't play any serious since like Halo 2 came out. Oh, I see. No, PUBG is rough. I never really... It was a bit later. Let's see. Although I guess this wasn't too long ago. I was ripping and tearing in Apex Legends for a while. I only played it for like a week though. Originally only won a couple matches and felt like I got carried. I have not won a match at PUBG, but I also have not played it that much. Like I did not play PUBG for a whole lot of time, and I never had any friends to play with. I would just do solos because no one else wanted to buy it. Apex Legends, though, obviously that came out pretty recently. I won quite a few matches already. But I haven't been playing it a ton. I played it for like a lot, like the first 2 weeks, and then I just kind of stopped. Hang of the RNG-based looting. So you just don't like Battle Royale that much. That's understandable. The thing about load screens? I mean, if you're playing on like an SSD on a computer, it's like instant, but you don't want to go to a new match after one death. You like, well, that's why I like Apex Legends so much, because you can respawn in Apex Legends. That's why I like about it. It's like, you know, a team of 3, and you can like help each other out, and like have different abilities, and you can respawn each other. You haven't tried Apex? You should, honestly. If you have like a half decent PC, you should download it. It's like, although you should have a mic though if you play. Apex is a lot faster paced. Because like you have like abilities and like the guns are like futuristic and stuff. It kind of like, it's easy to kill things. Huge map trying to... And the map is a lot smaller than PUBG, to be fair. It's not super, super small, but it is definitely smaller than PUBG. So, although I haven't played it in a few weeks, I don't know what other kind of stuff they might have added since. Probably like Apex. Yeah. Have you ever played Titanfall 2? It's a lot like that, but without like the wall running and the Titans. It's like based off of that. You don't die instantly, like PUBG. I mean, in COD, if you're doing the normal multiplayer, you know, you can just respawn, get shields and health. Well, you know, you gotta find the shields. You don't just get them. But yeah. I'm excited for Halo, the Master Chief Collection. I don't know if you knew about this, but it's coming to PC soon. They're starting with just Halo Reach, but they're going to add all the other ones in. Walk around the corner and die instantly. From an AK. Yeah. But Halo, the Master Chief Collection is coming. They're going to release like one game at a time on it. So they're starting with Halo Reach, and then they'll do Halo 1, 2, 3, 4. So it just makes sense. But not be so realistic. Yeah. No, my problem is like, if you're, like, there's actual, like, bullet drop and like, bullet velocity and stuff. Like, I like when games are just hit scan a lot of the time. Yeah, I don't necessarily like, because in PUBG, like if you're trying to like shoot someone who's a little bit away, you have to like aim like super far away from them, which I know is like, you don't play with headphones, you're screwed. Okay, well that's pretty normal for first-person shooters nowadays, though. That's probably even the same thing with Apex. In some situations, like, you should probably play with headphones. Unless you have some sort of reason that makes you not be able to. I always use headphones. It's just how I do this. That's just how I play games, though. It's always been that way for me. You find a good pair to buy. What just happened to my camera? Oh. They hurt your ears in terms of, like, the sound is just too much when they're close? Or, like, you're just saying like, you've never had, like, comfortable ones? Pressing on your ears. I don't know. The ones that I have right now, they're not like the most expensive, like high-end stuff or anything. But I don't know. I got them as a gift, so I don't know how much they cost. But I feel like they're some of the most comfortable ones I've ever had. But if you don't like the cuffs, then like you're not gonna like them. They're like there's a lot of cushion, but it's like. Sounds like you just don't like it on your ears at all. So it might not. It's Corsair, but I don't remember the exact name of these ones. They probably made newer ones since this. I think it's like the Corsair Void RGB or something like that. But they've probably made newer ones since these. But they're just USB though, so you might not want that. I don't know. And this means that they only work on the computer. Like, they won't work on any game console or anything. See, how I have my audio set up is I have a 3.5mm cord plugged into my TV, going into a microphone jack on my computer. I have it set to listen to it, and then I just use my headphones plugged into my computer. I have a hard plastic over the middle. it's just, so basically you're just having hard plastic against, yeah, no, mine are definitely, but I don't think I've ever had any that are like that. That sounds like, I don't know, that sounds awful. Yeah, mine are definitely a lot better than that. So I don't know, just look at like any sort of, a thicker cushion or something. Just look at any sort of like recent gaming headphones. They should probably be pretty okay. So these ones are the Corsair. They're pretty good. I've had them for like a year. Ones I used before this were Razer, Razer Kraken. Those ones were pretty comfy too, but the headband was a little less cushioned than this. Like the ears were pretty cushioned, but the headband like was kind of like a much thinner material. Where these ones, even the headband has like a lot of cushion, so they're actually pretty nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. I've just been sitting here talking. Razer keyboard and mouse. I use like a Logitech mouse and like a HyperX keyboard. I like them, but they break pretty easily. This keyboard I got somewhat recently, so it's been fine. The mouse I've had for a while. It's good. It's like a Logitech gaming mouse. Like both of these are like not super high, because like some of the Razer stuff is like $150, $200. These are not nowhere near. These are both less than $100. The keyboard and mouse that I have, but they're still like, this is still a mechanical keyboard. Still feels pretty nice. This mouse has like extra buttons and infinite scroll wheel and nice things like that. Mouse wheel has a plastic pin it spins on. I don't know. This mouse wheel is like, the actual wheel is like metal. It's kind of cool. The one that I have. But the plastic pin, I don't know. I've never like broken a mouse before, but like I got a new one. But like the mouse I was using before was just kind of really cheap and meh. So that's why I got this one. It was like your really like thin plastic, like small. It's just not. It wasn't a gaming mouse. It wasn't like meant for like precise, like constant use. It's just meant for like, in basic, like 2 weeks. Yeah. When I first got my own PC, I had all wireless stuff, but I was like, man, this shit's like terrible. So ever since then, I've always used wired stuff. Everything is wired. The only wireless stuff I use is like, I still use like wireless game controllers if I'm ever using a controller. Wired on everything. Like I have sometimes I'll use like an Xbox One controller on, like, if I'm doing certain games on PC, and I have like an official adapter they made for Windows. I use that sometimes, but that's like the only thing that I do wireless. At least when it comes to my PC. Obviously, a lot of modern consoles are just like, they're just wireless. But the PS4 controller battery life, yeah, it does suck. My PS4 controller like only lasts like a few hours. It's really bad. I never had a PS3, so I don't. Might be the light or something. Oh, it's definitely the lights. But you can't. I don't think you can turn it off. Like, you can turn it super dim, which is what I did. Like, you can change the brightness of it in the options, but you can't turn it off. It's really stupid. Unless they changed it now, but You haven't tried yet? No, like, you just leave it plugged in? I can't do that. The cord's way too short. If it was, like, the length of, like, the PS2 controller cord, I'd be like, okay, fine. But, like, no. I mean, I could always... Keyboard has a USB port on the side. Yeah, my keyboard has a USB port on the side. It doesn't, like, actually interface with my computer, though. It's just, like, power. It's not... Like, it doesn't, like, input... Like, I can't, like, connect my phone to it and, like, transfer data or anything. Like it's just, like, a power thing. Like, I could... It says you can charge your phone off of it, but it's not enough power to charge my phone. My phone needs, like, a special plug just to even charge fast enough to, like, not drain itself faster than it charges. So... You need a new phone. Ah, I see. Mine's 4 years old. It sucks now. Mine's only like a year and a half, maybe. I think it's probably around there. I have a That's it. Too many times. I have a Note 8. It's pretty nice. I haven't really had many issues with it. It's my first Android phone. It's been pretty good. It's loose or something. I've never broken a phone, though. You have a One Plus. Okay. I'm not really familiar with a whole lot of... Like, this is my first Android phone, so I'm not really familiar with all the different brands and stuff from the green side. When it was new, but it's getting problems now. I mean, yeah, that's how you said you dropped your phone a bunch. Yeah, of course it's gonna stop working. I've never really broken a phone, like, dropped it a bunch. I've been pretty careful with my phones. I've only gotten new ones because, like, my contract was up and I was able to get a new one. That's literally the only reason. So, my first phone was, like, this little... Like, it was a touchscreen, but it wasn't really a smartphone. It had, like, texting and stuff, but... The company, they make better hardware than Apple's and stuff, but... Let's see. I don't know. It was some, like, really small... It was like a really small screen. It had a touchscreen, but it couldn't, like... It didn't have an app store or anything. It was just kind of... I don't know. And then my second phone was an iPhone 5C. And then my third phone was an iPhone 6. And then my current phone is the Note 8. So I'm only on my fourth phone. Who had an invite? Weird. So yeah, I'm only on my fourth phone. You know, to put that in perspective. I haven't been, I haven't had, like, 10 plus phones or whatever, 10, 15 plus phones like some people have. I'm only on my fourth. This is your first smartphone? This is my third. Technically. But, as I said, I didn't get a phone until... I would have been, like... I would have been, like, 12 or something. 12, 13, maybe. So, 2012, 2013. 20 when you got your first? Oh. Yeah, I was, like, 12 or 13. When I got it when I went into middle school. That's when I got it. Forced me to have one. Said you needed it. Really? That's how it was? I was the one begging to get one. Because I wanted to be able to, like, text my... Because, all my friends were getting phones, and, I wanted to be able to text my friends and stuff. You didn't even want one? Oh. want to play games and not be bothered. I see. All your friends were on. Oh. I see. So you're one of the... Yeah. I had friends that I had at school. And I wanted to be able to text them and stuff. Although there was a couple people that I met in Minecraft that I started texting. Because that was the game I played at the time a lot. I played a lot of Minecraft in middle school. That was my thing. I still play it here and there, but I played it like a lot in middle school. That was like my main thing for a long time. Sir, stop talking to me. Oof. I mean, it probably was just really awkward for him. He didn't really want to deal with I don't know. I mean, it probably was for you too, a little bit. It was pretty at the time. Yeah, I'm sure. Unfortunately, a lot of my friends, they either like kind of, as we got into like, kind of like high school, is kind of like they kind of just were into different things, you know, like we just kind of grew apart, or like even now, like they've moved, or you know, they've, you know, I still have some friends left, but it's just like a decent amount of them just like disappeared, you know, unfortunately. Either just kind of got into other stuff during high school, or they're just gone. Wow. Sorry to hear it. It sucks. You moved on, yeah. I'm sure you have. You wouldn't. You probably wouldn't be like typing that in like some Twitch chat if you weren't. You already made your peace with it, but still. I've never really experienced loss like that in that way. A long time ago, yeah. Like I've had deaths in the family type of thing, but not like I haven't had like a close friend die or anything like that. Fortunately, it's more like they just have moved or whatever. I had someone who I was friends with all through middle school. Like we hung out all the time, and then he just kind of stopped talking to me for whatever reason, even though we still hung out every once in a while, and then like he just disappeared. Like I have no idea what happened to him. He just like wasn't like at my school anymore, and I don't know, he just disappeared. The thing is like I think he moved, but like he never like we never talked online or anything anymore. Like I've tried texting him, but it was just boom, he's just gone. Like I don't know what happened. Yeah, I've tried like talking to him online and stuff. He's just gone. I don't know what happened. We hung out like probably a couple times a week, like for like 5 years or so. Like it was like we were pretty good friends, but it just like boom, he's just gone. Like I don't, you know, I don't know. Brother vanished, but that was silly. Go messed up. See, I don't really know how to respond because while me and my brothers have had our arguments, I never felt like I don't really have family that I feel that way about. Like everyone, so I don't know. I really don't know what that's like. I'll be honest. Wow. Yeah, I don't have anyone like that I know that's like. I see. It's been a while now too. Your life is great now. Yeah, you've told me. That's good to hear. You know, you've had your bad times in the past, but you're doing good now, and that's good to hear. It's just I can't completely connect with that just because I haven't really had anything. Luckily, anything. Mind if you ever have rough times, you can always get better. Yeah, I hear that a lot, but as I said, luckily I haven't really had those like super rough time. I'm sure stuff will happen. It's life, but like I haven't really. I guess you can say I've lived a kind of a sheltered life. I guess been in a good place. Nothing crazy happens. You know. Like, I've never had a house that's been broken into. I've never been near a shooting. I've never been, like, you know, like, just none of that stuff. Like, I've never had, like, anything bad happen, which is good. I'm just saying, like, there's been, you know, there's people who I see come in here and say some stuff like you. Oh, there's Cyclostone before? Oh. The only thing I've ever had... driveway. I've had stuff stolen before, but it wasn't out of my house. It was just me being a stupid kid. Started up and dumped it around the corner. Wow. So there was one day where we went to like a restaurant. Like I don't know how old I would have been, but I was playing. Throughout the day, like I was playing a lot on my DS. I don't know what game I was playing, but I was playing something on the DS, and I brought it. Like I went into the car with it when we were driving, and I was playing it in the car, and then I just put it on my seat that I was sitting on, and like I wasn't gonna bring it into the restaurant. I just left it in the car. Somehow I managed to not close my door. Like it wasn't that I didn't lock the door or whatever, the car door, right? Is that I didn't even close it. So obviously someone came by and took the fucking DS. So that was the only thing that I've ever had stolen from me was a DS. My brother-in-law had his car stolen. Dang. Running when he ran into the liquor store. Dang. That sucks. The homeless person was living it when they found it. Wow. You know? Desperate times. I guess. Doesn't mean that it's right to steal, but that's what they do. That's what they gotta do sometimes. Okay. While I keep making... Wait, what? Oh, I didn't actually turn it off. I just restarted it. There we go. Keep making positive decisions and it'll work out. Yeah. Right now, my goal is to get a job. And, well, I recently applied to something, haven't gotten anything yet. Jobs are good. I know, like a part-time job. Well, no, for now I need a part-time one. I know it's not the end-all be-all, but it's baby steps. I gotta start somewhere. I have no work experience at all, so I gotta start somewhere. It's baby steps. Something where you'll learn something is best. I'll probably end up, like, actually going to school or getting trades or getting certifications or something, but for now, before I end up doing all that stuff, for now I just feel like I should get some sort of job so I can have some extra money to do stuff and figure out what I want to do. As I said, I'm taking this one step at a time, you know. This newspaper delivery. I'm just trying to work at like a restaurant or some sort of store. It was fun and pretty good money. I see. Oh, I'm gonna work at like a restaurant or some store nearby. And like that's it. You know, for now. This is the first thing. My first step. I guess while we're talking about it, let's see if I got an email from the place. That's the wrong email. There we go. Let's see. Probably not. I mean, it was just like 2 days ago. Yeah, nothing. Completely empty. The inbox. I have like a completely separate emails out the window. Porch while flying down an empty road in the middle of the night with no traffic. Good music blaring. Yeah, so you like driving? I've always been a little on driving. There's no reason for me. Like, I need to get my light. That's another thing. I need to get food and driving fast are my favorite things in life. Let's see. Anyways, I'm actually gonna go this time. I will get the disc resurfaced, and I will finish this damn game. You let me go. No, it's okay. I'm enjoying the conversation. Thanks. Yeah. Good night.